Good evening. Just got done with supper. Came out to put a little water on my garden. We're supposed to get some rain maybe, but you can't never tell. So I figured I'd go ahead and give it a drink. Walk around and look at the flowers and stuff, and just thought I'd share it with you. I picked a few tomatoes this evening. A few cherry tomatoes, but that's great. There's a lot of fruit in there. I get them. There's some more to pick in there tomorrow. That just makes a guy happy. Just makes your day. And then this here, I was telling Sheila last night I wasn't sure what kind of sunflower this was. And I'm wondering, I've heard that, I haven't Googled it yet, but I've heard about a brown-eyed Susan. So I was wondering if maybe that's what that was. I tell you, that thing is just full of blooms. And just amazing. Brings in the bees that you can't believe. And it's got some more blooms down here that's fixing to open on each side. Don't you see them? And then clear down there. Then these are, I keep forgetting what she calls them. I think pennies. Here we do that. Get one thing, you get told it a dozen times and you can't remember what the heck it is. And morning glories, they're fixing to take off up the fence. Hopefully they'll choke them weeds out. And then we got Goofball. We got old Goofball Smokey out here tonight. Didn't mean to scare you, Smokey. I tell you, there's lots of dust around, and it's hot to boot. We'll just walk around the flower garden here while I'm watering them tomatoes. I still don't know what that is. I'm thinking maybe it's a hollyhock. I might have to get out here and weed. Maybe a little rain do us some good, soften the ground up a little. Amazing how them pigweeds, that's what I call them there, they root, and boy, they're hell to pull. Them cedar trees, they'll look a little rough, and then they'll come back, and then they'll look a little rough. And they come back. Nah, the marigolds are just doing great. I got a rose bush over here that's doing good. I think these hollyhocks are going to do good too. Another marigold. And here's this rose bush. I mean, I just can't believe how awesome it's doing. You want to come in here, Matty girl? Huh? Dad didn't know he had you locked out. He didn't know that. He didn't realize that he had his girl locked out. And them lilies, they're always beautiful. They just keep a-blooming. We get more blooms every day. Love it, love it, love it. I know, we're just gonna do some watering. I don't want you staying out here getting too hot. You hear me? That ain't really good water, that was flower water. I got an air conditioner right over there, window air conditioner. And of course it makes water with all the humidity we're having. Got a big old bullfrog sitting under there. And then Maddie, she likes to sit under there too. I don't know, get a shower, I guess. Yeah. What? You do? I caught you the other day. Hey, leave that grass alone. I did spray my plants yesterday with kind of a homemade concoction I read about online, and it was for 2 gallons of water, and I just got a gallon sprayer, so I just halved it, and it was a tablespoonful of canola oil, olive oil. I used olive oil, and a tablespoonful of baking soda, and a tablespoonful of Dawn dish soap. I had the good Dawn dish soap, supposedly so. First batch I made up, I screwed up and used hand soap. So I don't know if we got any bugs or not. We've got a lot of grasshoppers. I don't see a lot of them tonight, so that stuff might work. Now what I did read about it was when you get rain or after a couple of days, you need to do it again. Maddie's got to walk that fence every night through the flowers. Like, has anybody been messing with my fence? She's got her little hole there that she gets under and gets in my garden. She don't know that I've figured that out. And she don't know after she gets in the garden, she can't get back in and she can't get out. Well, I think she's got that figured out. But she really wanted in there when I was in there. See, she's gonna check it out right now, see if she can get that fence lifted up. Maddie, hey, Maddie, get out of there. You just curiosity killed a cat. You know that? Well, I just wanted to share my flowers with you, and I'll let you know about that old baked kind of taco shells, but they're not taco shells. They're jumbo pasta shells, and it was really good. It was just awesome. Everybody liked it. So like I say, I used a pound of hamburger, a red bell pepper, a can of diced tomatoes with green chilies and onions, and a can of ranch style beans. And then you use 4 ounces of cream cheese that is softened. You just melt all that together, cook all that together. And then you have of course you boil your shells, your pasta. Put your oven on 375. And then you bake it for about 15-20 minutes after you top it with cheese. And of course, I use green verde salsa and some green enchilada sauce on mine. I put it on the bottom of the pan, and I put some in the mixture, and then I top it off a little bit. I imagine you can use red if you like. Green's not as spicy, so I used the green, but it turned out real good. And I'll get a picture of that finished deal out there. Maddie, hey, Maddie, you don't want to go in there. I think the finished deal I'll try to tie in with this video here. Look at old Smokey. The damn cat. That damn cat and Maddie. Lily and Duke's in. We had to go down to Garden City today just to run an errand. We wasn't going to go in nowhere or nothing, so we took Duke with us. It just made his day, 'cause he loves to ride. show you over here where we might be getting us a storm this evening. I'm not sure. Here might miss us. That's why I'm gonna put some water on these plants. I don't know that I'll get a sunset. That might be the best I get there. But if not, I'll let you know. Bring you back on. So, if we do happen to get a shower, I'll try to catch a video of it. I love to take videos of the clouds, especially if it's raining hard. A lot of guys still out there cutting wheat. I noticed that today. But the corn looks like it needs a drink. So it'd be good to get one if we get it. Now I'm gonna see if I gotta move this water here. Just wonderful that I got them tomatoes. And I was reading about, I belong to this group on Facebook called Addicted to Gardening. And I was reading about, this lady said she was picking tomatoes and bringing them in, putting them on the counter, you know, kind of in the window, and said that they were doing real good at getting ripe that way, where all the grasshoppers got them. I don't know where she lived, but we got them grasshoppers too. That's why I mixed up some of that concoction. So far, as far as I can tell, it kind of spooked them off. So here in a day, tomorrow, I'll probably spray my plants again. As you can tell, with them dang grasshoppers, they get in on one. They even get in on that old big wheat. They get on them leaves and they really do a job. No time. I'll have a passel of morning glories there, I hope. I really like them. And then I'm going to show you the trumpet vine over here. Before I cut us off, I better pay attention to that water, watch the weather. I love this trumpet vine. Now I got it growing all over now. That's okay. I'll show it to you. I love them blossoms. I got a hummingbird that comes out here. I ain't seen him this evening, but I usually see him every morning. I'll try to get him a video of him. Every time I see him, I ain't got my phone with me. I need to pay more attention to what time of day I'm seeing him. But we just got it coming up all over now. That's okay. I like it. I know most people don't, but I do. I think it's a beautiful vine. Well, Smokey, we'll say adios for a little while. See if we can get everything watered before the storm. Be sure to like, and if you like, share it and subscribe. And make sure you come back for more. Thanks. Have a blessed evening if I don't put another one out.